Hi everybody, welcome to Geography. I'm going to take the time today to tell you a little bit about the Geography department, about the specification we study at GCSE, the skills you will gain from studying GCSE Geography, and where that could lead on to in the future. The Geography department is made up of myself, Mrs McNulty, Mr Campbell, Miss Trussell, Mrs Brennan and Mr Carney. You'll have one of us if you choose to study GCSE Geography, and the likelihood is you will keep the same teacher for the 2 years of your course. Now, I know you've got lots of options to choose from, so you're probably wondering, well, why should I choose Geography? Geography is a subject that helps you to make sense of the past, the present, and to consider the future. We always make sure our lessons are relevant to the world that you live in so that you can understand what's going on around you. And we always make sure that they're fun as well. I'm sure you will know that Geography gives you skills which you'll be able to transfer across a wide range of other subjects that you might choose to study. Here we study AQA GCSE Geography. If you'd like a further look at the specification, you can just click on the link in the slide. To give you an overview, the specification is split up into 3 parts. Paper 1 is all about understanding physical geography, Paper 2, human geography, and Paper 3 is an opportunity for you to evaluate some geographical issues and carry out some fieldwork as well. Let me tell you a little bit more about Paper 1. Paper 1, known as Living with the Physical Environment, is made up of 3 sections. The first section is the challenge of natural hazards. Here you get the chance to study tectonics, so volcanoes and earthquakes, weather hazards, both in the UK and abroad, and climate change. So they're topics that you will be familiar with already. Then we move on to look at ecosystems. We look at ecosystems in general, and particularly in our local area, and hopefully there'll be a chance for us to visit Formby. We then go a little bit further afield and we look at deserts and rainforests. We think about their characteristics and we think about how humans use these environments. At the end of year 11, you will sit a Paper 1 exam. It's an hour and a half and it's out of 88 marks. Paper 2 is known as Challenges in the Human Environment. It's made up of 3 parts. Part 1, Urban Issues and Challenges, where you look at the opportunities and the challenges facing urban areas around the world. We start off by looking at Liverpool and then go a little bit further afield and look at Lagos in Nigeria. Part 2 is known as the Changing Economic World. We think about the economy in the UK, and again we have the opportunity to study some places further afield. Part 3 is known as the challenge of resource management. We think about the issues of energy, water and food, and whether there will be enough for the growing population. Once again, you will sit an hour and a half paper, which is worth 88 marks at the end of year 11. Paper 3 is known as the Geographical Applications paper, and it's an excellent opportunity to showcase all of the knowledge that you've learned and the skills that you've gained right the way back to year 7. The paper's a little bit different. It's an hour and 15 minutes long and it's worth 76 marks. It's made up of a number of different parts. The first part is the issue evaluation. About 12 weeks before the exam, you will receive a pre-release booklet about one of the issues that we've studied in year 10 or year 11. You will study that booklet in detail with your teacher and then on the day of the exam be asked a number of questions and you're usually asked to make some kind of evaluation. The paper is also made up of a fieldwork section. Throughout year 10 and 11 you will be asked to carry out a human geography fieldwork and a physical geography fieldwork. We'll decide the locations nearer the time, but in the past we visited Colomendy, the Albert Dock, the city centre and the area around our school. You're asked questions about your fieldwork and the methods of presentation and data collection that you chose. The final part of the exam is your opportunity to show your geographical skills. You will be given unfamiliar contexts and asked to apply your knowledge to make decisions about things such as what type of graph would be best to display this information. What risks could there be in carrying out a piece of fieldwork in this particular location? So it's a great opportunity to demonstrate your wide range of geographical skills and geographical knowledge. Geography draws influence from a number of other subjects. It's an excellent opportunity for you to develop your literacy skills through extended writing, where you might be asked to evaluate or construct a balanced argument, and your numeracy skills as well. We regularly interpret graphs and data and use statistics to help us to draw conclusions. You will gain skills which are going to be transferable across many of the subjects that you're going to study for GCSE. The resources that we really recommend in geography. There is a few examples of some revision guides, but also, really importantly, I've put the links to 3 really valuable websites. The first one is the BBC Bite Size website, and this is an excellent place for you to brush up on a little bit of knowledge, to have a look at some of the topics that you'll be studying in a little bit more detail, and there's some opportunities for you to have a go at some questions as well. The second one I've put up, which you will all be familiar with, is Seneca. Seneca is an excellent opportunity for you to test yourself on some questions, retrieve previous knowledge, and receive some instant feedback. And again, the third one, which you should be familiar with, I've popped the link to TED Talks. TED Talks are a brilliant way of you deepening your geographical knowledge and understanding. I know that we've used them in class quite a little bit, but it would be excellent if you had a little look to see if there was any geography TED Talks which could really enhance your subject knowledge. After studying GCSE geography, you'll also be given the option, should you want to study geography at A-level. You might then go on to study geography at university, and we've had lots of students who do that and have then gone on to even study to be a geography teacher. So who knows, you could end up being the next me or Mr. Campbell. If teaching's not quite for you, I've put a number of other careers on the slide which a GCSE in geography will give you lots of skills which are invaluable for. Now, thank you for listening to the presentation, and if there's anything that you are wondering about, whether you want a little chat with your geography teacher about the course, or whether you have got any other questions, please do not hesitate to contact me or your teacher. Thank you. Bye.